I'm back, suckers.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary.
Ignore my foolishness. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh. So first of all, we're about to lose that wonderful lighting because I have to walk away for a second, but I gotta grab my scissors because we are about to, first of all, if you read the description, bleh, if you read the title, you already know what we're about to do. But if you didn't, let me help you. We are about to do some unboxing, yes. Now what I really should be doing is a cleaning vlog. I should be doing a cleaning and organizing vlog because I'm gonna be honest, I need to get this house back in order. It is hard to keep it clean sometimes, but it's not like super dirty or anything. It does need a little like tidy up, if you will, but whatever. So let me set you guys up here. All right, better, fixed, right on time. Okay, first of all, I don't know if you guys remember this, but if you're following me on IG or TikTok, if you're not, go ahead and follow me there at Aislyn Wade, because it's lit over there. But if you are, you remember this is my birthday shirt from my Dirty 30. Yes, this was from my Beyonce inspired look, which she wore the red pencil skirt and the Vogue t-shirt and she had it tied. This was my Vogue shirt that Susan made for me. And yeah, it was already a size too big when I got it because that was all Target had left. But now it's like 2-3 sizes too big. Like it's a dress now. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not chilling. I need to go back out. I have to go back out in like an hour and get some stuff done. I know I'm waving scissors at you guys, but like I said, we're gonna be unboxing. So I need to go back out and get some work done today. So boo, this camera be
Then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow it.
Anyway. I need to go back out and get some work done. So, yeah, that's why we're gonna try to get through this video quick. But yes, guys, I'm doing an unboxing. It's like an unboxing and like a life update, like let's chit chat kind of situation. So first of all, let me explain what and why we're unboxing. And it sucks because my TikTok order is not gonna be here for another few days, but it's fine. That order's not a big deal. I can tell you guys what I got. And I got nothing special. I just wanted to try it. Honestly, I wanted to try it for the one item, but the other item was like a bonus. So most of this stuff, and I forgot my addresses on some of this stuff. So like most of this stuff, like this came from Target. And I'll group them all together like Target. I got Target, Amazon, and TEMU. So, oh my God. So, most of the stuff that came from Target was actually just from Target, forgetting that they weren't Walmart, okay? And not having what I needed in stock when I placed my grocery order. So all my Target stuff is really just stuff that like I would have gotten at the store, but they didn't have it, so they had to ship it. My Amazon order is like extra stuff personally for my nails. I'm changing how I do the nail business. I know I've been kind of slacking with that, and like that's definitely a podcast episode to talk about. I don't know if we're gonna get through that in this. But then my TEMU order that is for me, look at this thing just moving around. The TEMU order is for me. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. And we're gonna start with Target because I've had I've had this stuff for like a week. I just haven't opened it and I'm like, I gotta hurry. And then the Amazon stuff I've had for most of this week. Today's Thursday, so most of the week I've had that. I was waiting for the TEMU stuff to get here so I could like do it all together. So there we go. So let's get into it. Well, I said why I was unboxing, right? Yeah, let's just get into it. Okay. Fair warning, number one, my nose is like doing the most. Number two, I did not put my phone on silent, so if it rings and somebody interrupt our time and it's me looking too, I'm like, oh, what do we have here today? Ignore me. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. I was gonna start with the biggest one, but I'm gonna start with the littlest one. So again, this is nothing special. These are just things that I originally ordered at the store and they didn't have. So of course, this is my deodorant. I've actually never used this one, but I really like rose scent. So this is Secret, and this is their Delicate Rose. I am gonna pop this off and get a little snippy snip. That smells pretty good. It smells like conditioner. Here, give it a little whiff. Don't run from me. It smells pretty good. Yeah, so I just got this for the first time. I've actually been using Dove's antiperspirant spray, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like the way things are going right now, I'm trying to save money where I can, and it's not forever, but in the meantime, like I have goals and I have places I'm trying to get and trying to be. So for right now, I'm like kind of swapping out some things I used to use to try for other things that are a better price and just see how they work for me right now. And then in the future, you know, once I get where I'm going, I'll be able to up those. But also the Dove spray, like the spray deodorant, I'm gonna turn the motion thing off for this thing because it just like, it is a pain in the butt. Like it's helpful sometimes, but most of the time it's annoying. So anyway, the Dove spray, it runs out too fast versus like a solid lasts for like a long time. So hopefully, so this is pH Balancing Minerals, 48-hour invisible solid. So that means that it is, you know, shouldn't leave the marks or whatever. It is not natural. So I guess it does have like aluminum and stuff in it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did the natural thing and it takes a while. Like you're funky before you start to smell good. So we're just gonna stick with this, but odor eliminated, whatever. Okay, so there we go. That's what I got from Target. Let's go with the big boy. Oh my God. I already know what's in here. Oh God. But for recording purposes, I'm gonna pretend like I don't. Whatever could be in this heavy box. It couldn't be exactly what I ordered, could it? Oh my. It is. It's just windshield washer fluid with the Rain-X and the bug whatever. Yeah. So, or I guess it's Rain-X is the brand and then it's the whatever, you know, it's just windshield washer fluid. Okay. So I'm going to pop that in I'm low on washer fluid. So I'm going to pop that in my car and make sure that I use that with my washer. Yeah. So there you go. That's what I got. It's heavy because it's full of liquid. Oh God. Okay. And this box, I think so there's a story. Oh no, there's more stuff in here than just one thing. When you forget what you buy. All right, so again, nothing special. Got a piece of hair on my arm. I thought it was a bug. All right, so in here, yeah. Okay, so I've got these plastic hair caps. I use these for when I deep condition. I do swap them out from time to time, and like I'll save one. I have a shower cap, but sometimes I'll use these as the shower cap because they're big and they're like oversized. So I'll just like swap them out periodically. Like I'll use one as a shower cap for like a month and then I'll change it out for another one. But primarily I use these for like deep conditioning and when I do my color. So deep conditioning and coloring to like lock in that heat. Yeah. So these are like less than $3 from Target, but I usually have to get them shipped to me every single time. And the only reason I get these instead of like the clear ones is because they cost less. Oh, well, let me show you the last thing I got and then I'm going to go back to my TikTok order. So, I got a menstrual cup from Honey Pot and I've tried this before. I did Diva Cup. And I did the Diva Cup for what was supposed to be like my age group. And it didn't work. It was like too big and it wasn't working out well for me. So I got rid of it, but this one looks smaller. I went down a group. So I got one for the girls that are supposed to be younger than either younger or older. I don't know. But it definitely needs to be cleaned. I can tell you that much because I'm looking at it and I'm like, how did it even get like this going in the box? So, you know, but I do like that this has a stem because like the Diva Cup did not have a stem. So I had to like get up in there and my nails are long and they're sharp and I'd be like, hey, ow, ee, ah. So yeah, we don't want that. I decided to try the cup again because the thing about the cups is like, they're supposed to, correct me if I'm wrong, but like they're supposed to last a year. Like you change it every year or something like that. So I figured that would save me on, like, you buy a new one every year. So I figured that would save me on like the cost of tampons. Although I do still have I do still have honey pot tampons left. So I do keep tampons in my purse because you never know. Like if you're out and about, like, and like, I might think I have another day or two, but then I get it and I'm out and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I do keep pads and tampons in my purse. So I'll never stop buying pads. Tampons I should have extra of, but I sleep in pads. I know this is supposed to be night safe. I don't trust none of that. Okay, I don't sleep in tampons. I sleep in pads. Okay, like I get weird when I take a nap in pads. So, but this will be during the day. So yeah, I'm excited to try this and hopefully it works well for me. So before I get into Amazon, I don't know why I want to do TEMU last, but I do. But before, and I'm kind of looking at this box, I'm kind of disappointed because I feel like what I thought I paid $6 for a whole 4-piece. I feel like I'm only getting one and I'm about to be really upset. Cause $6 for one, whatever. So while I'm opening up my Amazon package, TikTok. So you guys know I'm a Stanley girl. I have 3 Stanley cups. I have this one. I have like a gray blue one. And then I have like the wisteria, which is like the light lilac-y one. And I'm obsessed with even numbers. So rather than buying a 4th Stanley, and don't get me wrong, I don't pay $60, $70 for these. I got all mine through Target and it was $45, which is still stupid for a water bottle. But at the time I had the extra money. So I was like, why not spend it on myself? But I like even numbers. So you guys, I'm sure have seen like on TEMU and TikTok, the Stanley dupe cup, which is supposed to be the exact same cup, does the exact same thing, works the exact same way, looks the exact same as the Stanley cups, except it just doesn't say Stanley on the front. So they were on sale for like $5 during this TikTok flash sale. And I went ahead and got one. I got a hot pink one. And I'm gonna see what the hype is all about. So, I mean, the good news is if it works out great, then like, yes, I can like complete my collection and have an even number. And I have another awesome tumbler that I get to use all the time. And if it doesn't work out so great, I only wasted $5 on it. So, but the other thing I got were like makeup sponges because I'm starting to use sponges more than my brushes. I do need to clean my makeup brushes. But I'm starting to use sponges more. So I was like, let me get these sponges and see how they work out. I don't know what this is. In fact, I don't even remember buying this. Okay. All right. We're going to see. So first things first, this is Polygel, Amazon. I got Beetles. I don't know. I'm a loyalist, I guess. So I use Beetles Polygel. And this is clear Polygel. Let me tell you why. I am not the best at painting nails. Yes, I have a nail business. I make press-on nails, right? And that was always the bread and butter of my business. I let other people talk me into doing people's nails, but I am a press-on girl. I make a mean press-on set, right? I can paint press-ons all day and they will look beautiful and gorgeous because at the end of the day, like there's no cuticle that I have to worry about flooding and like I can clean it up and make it pretty. And I have more control when I'm holding on to like a press-on nail and like whatever. On my own nails or somebody else's nails. On my own nails, it's just like I'm clumsy. Somebody else's nails, I just get nervous. So my point is that I work better with like a hard surface, like a polygel. So what I've been doing is versus going out and buying, and I've thought about it. It's all saved in my Amazon cart, but I haven't bought it yet. I could just buy polygel colors and then just like you do with acrylics, like, you know, you pick your color and like the acrylic is your color. I could have just bought a bunch of different polygel colors and done that, but it's a little pricey right now and it's not the move when I have all of this nail polish. So gel polish. So, what I'm doing is I'm mixing my color of choice with, my clear polygel to make the color I want and make a polygel color that I want. And that's what I've been doing. So I just got extra clear polygel so I could do that. And, I got little cups. I'll show you guys, when I open up my next box. I got little cups so that I can keep the colors in and I can label them like by the color or the color number. So I know like, oh, I actually have this one in polygel. The only thing I didn't do, which I'm probably going to have to keep one of these boxes to do it, is like, I need a place to store them. Like I have a little place to store the nail polish. I need a place to store these. What's crazy about this is I swear I bought something else. Oh, no, this is supposed to be, now I'm a little concerned because I got a gel polish color, but this looks like it's a little pinky, and I actually have a pink marbly swirly, where's the camera? Marbly swirly situation like this. It was supposed to be white. So I might have to send this back. We're gonna see. I'm gonna cross-reference it with my other color. So I'm gonna leave the box there. So that's that. And then let's open up this bad boy, which looks like they clearly went through it trying to get this together. So let me tell you guys, oh my God, what is going on? I can't. So y'all, no, I feel like this should really be like a podcast episode. So maybe like I'll not get into it too much, but oh gosh, I'm about to mess with the whole table. They like super, I almost stabbed myself in the foot. Oh my gosh. Cause they like super reinforced it. Like they like double taped it. It's weird. Okay. So let me tell you guys, I've been dating, and I've been like talking to the same person for, oh my God, like a month now. And like, I'm gonna be honest, like he's cool. Like he's great. But like, if I had to, I'm gonna say this lightly, okay? Because what I don't want people to be like is, oh my God, girl, don't like sell yourself short for a man. That's not what it is. Like, hear me when I say this. I think I'm the problem. He's not perfect by any means. Neither am I. Neither one of us are perfect. Nobody's perfect, in case you were wondering. But yeah, nobody's perfect. But I have a lot of insecurities. I've experienced a lot in relationships and a lot of trauma. And so I have a lot of insecurities. And not only that, like I have a lot of defense and protection mechanisms to keep myself from getting hurt. And so the minute something doesn't go perfectly, or I feel like, oh, got to put a wall up, you know, I feel like, uh-oh, am I going backwards? Am I reverting? Like the minute anything feels like it's like, oh, maybe this could be what, you know, happened in the past. I like put these walls up and I like recluse, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, and I like overthink. So like, that's where we're at. Like, I will say we are two totally different people, which like, duh. But for me, like, I'm in my soft era. And so I'm very much like, of course, I've always been Mrs. like peace, love, and like rainbows and sunshine. And like, we get along great. But it's just like, sometimes when we like disagree about things, but like, it's not bad. We don't fight. We don't fight, and we're not like, oh, you get on my nerves and I'm never gonna burp. Like, it's not like that. But like, sometimes when we disagree on things, like I get nervous, and then I'm like, oh my God, like, are we gonna like, is he gonna ghost me? You know what I mean? And like, that's not even who he is. He would just be like, it ain't working, you know? But yeah. All right, so I got this gel polish. I don't think I've had any other gel polish brand other than Beetles. So I'm nervous about this. But so this blue color, not the glitter, because I have extra, but this blue color that I have here, you can see, I ran out. So what I didn't realize is that this color came with like a set of like 28 colors. And I don't need all 27 other colors. I only need this one. And with Beetles, I couldn't find just this one color. So I had to find a color comparable to. So this actually is pretty close. I don't know if y'all can, yeah. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, yeah. I would say it's spot on, yeah. So it's like a sky blue color, so yeah. So I got this to replace that, this little sky blue situation, so exciting. Yeah, so that looks like it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna toss that box. All right, and then last but not least, I got these little portion cups. I'll rip them open so you can see. And oh yeah, we gotta get to TEMU. I almost forgot. I got these little portion cups. They're medicine cups. I got 100 of them. As you can see, they're just medicine cups, and they have lids so that I can put my whatever polygel color I make in there, and then I can just save it. Versus having to like, last time I like used like my dampen dish, and it took me forever to clean it out. Polygel is sticky, okay? So this is gonna be much better. I can mix it up, and all the excess and extra that I have, I can put a lid on it and preserve it and use it again the next time I wanna use that color. You know, worst case scenario, I just have to add a little bit more clear and add a little bit more color and mix it again, but same thing. It's not gonna like darken it or change the color or anything. So yeah, now I just gotta find something to store this in. All right. So yeah, back to that though. Yeah, I just feel like my insecurities have definitely manifested themselves. And I'll be honest, like I had expectations going into this because at the time that we met, I wasn't looking. So we met like months before we started talking. And so I wasn't looking. So I really wasn't giving him like the time of day like that. I was being nice, you know what I mean? Like, of course, like I'm not gonna be mean. I was being nice, but I wasn't giving him the time of day. So once we started talking, I kind of had an expectation, and I get it because I've never really been in a healthy, thriving relationship except for like one, but I don't know. I had these expectations, and like, of course I know it's going to take time to get there. And he said that, and I guess like I can't wrap my head around that, you know? So then I just get like, I just kind of like recluse a little bit. I just get in my feelings. I'm like, I don't know, you know, like to myself, what was that? Oh, whew, I thought that was a bug. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Woe is me, right? Like I'm a big baby. So yeah, that's kind of that. I would say other than that, like it's going well. Like he's great. And like, I don't think I tell him that enough. Like he really is amazing, and he's been amazing to have. And I just realized this lighting is trash, right? Oh, I'm about to drop y'all. Yeah, I can't fix it. We've been here for 20 minutes and y'all ain't said nothing. So we gonna keep it, okay? It's just not as bright as I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Anyway, he's amazing. And I don't think I tell him enough just how great he is, because he is fabulous, and he has done more for me, like mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, than anybody else has. Like, I think I've done more work in like this and like the last 30 plus days than I've done in any of my relationships ever. So yeah. So there's the one thing I will say is this, even when like I get insecure or I get anxious and I get nervous, there's this overwhelming sense of peace that I've had since the day I gave him my number. And that peace has not gone away. So I feel like that is a good sign that like you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing. So TEMU, I got these microphones because sometimes when I'm doing my podcast, I'm not gonna lie. So these are the ones that like clip onto your shirt. You see them, everybody's using them. Like if you look on TikTok or, you know, YouTube, like everybody's using them for their vlogs, for their videos. They usually clip onto their shirt. Some people will hold it like right to their face and like the ASMR people use them. Like, so I got these to enhance my videos. They're wireless and they're Bluetooth, so it's perfect. I just plug it right into my phone, which I record on. Most of you, I record on my other phone, and so I can just plug them right in, and then like I said, they're Bluetooth, and I just pop them on and then see how they work, you know? So, and I think it's really gonna come in handy with the podcast, because like sometimes, I'm sorry, the not even like, well, yeah, the headphones, like sometimes the headphones, like it don't go with my look always. And I'm like, okay. And then also my microphone setup is cute, but what I can get concerned about with my podcast is like, if my face is not close enough, like, is it gonna sound right, you know? So yeah, these are cute. Maybe I'll like pop them on and try them at the end. We'll see. Yeah, so excited. I got two. So if I record with anybody else, if I'm doing if I'm doing the podcast or something, like the other person can have one too. So I'll show you, I'll unbox them. They're really simple. And just like this little guy. And I guess you press this button, turn it on or something. I don't know. I'm gonna read the directions. And you just clip this little guy on your shirt like this. And then you just, hello everybody. It's not on, so nothing sounded different. Gotcha. All right, cool. So, yeah. So that's the, if I throw this thing one more time, we're gonna fight. All right, so that's that. I'll try those out later. All right, let's wrap it up because I did not want this video to be super long. I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, this is exactly what I thought, and I'm really upset. I'm gonna have to send this back to TEMU. I'm PO'd. I thought I was gonna get a set. It said, it's so deceiving. It said set of 4. It meant 4 pieces, not 4 glasses. Let me tell y'all, I love and have been dying to get those gosh darn mason jar tumblers. This sucker is huge. I don't think I realized it was gonna be this big. I'll get you. So it's huge. And I've been dying to get the, like, but I wanted like the little ones, like the ones you get at Target, and they're like 12 ounces or whatever. I wanted one, you know, with the little wood lid, and then you just pop the straw in and you, okay? This is what I wanted, okay? But I wanted like a smaller version of this, and I wanted like 4 of them. So it said set of 4. It said 4-piece. It did say 4-piece, but it also said set of 4. So I was confused because I was like, 4 pieces, I understand exactly what you're saying. You mean I'm gonna get a straw cleaner, a lid, and a jar, right? 4 pieces, I understand. But when it said 4 pieces, set of 4, it was misleading. It sounded like they were sending me a set of 4 pieces each, which would have made sense. So either way, it's cute. I really want this to like put my, I mean, I typically drink my water out of my Stanley, but this is gonna go good for my coffee. I'll never fill it all the way up because there's no way I'm drinking 20 ounces of coffee. It'll probably always stay down here at like 6, which is gonna look crazy to people, maybe 10. Ask me again in a year. But yeah, cause like this is a cup. At best, I'll probably drink a cup's worth, which is 8 ounces. I don't think I can ever do 2 cups. And it's more than 2 cups because it's 20 ounces. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. But I wanted this to have my coffee in because I've been making my coffee at home with my Keurig. My Keurig has an ice feature. So I thought this would be cute to like pop the ice in here. I do need to wash it before I use it because it's dusty. But I thought this would be cute to pop the ice in here. And then like I have like my little syrups. So like, you know, make it cute and aesthetically pleasing. Everything but the whipped cream. I'm not a toddler. I don't need whipped cream. I don't like it. So that's it. That's what I got from TEMU and Amazon and Target. So that's really it. Let me leave you with some quick words of wisdom because I know I was like, oh, my relationship. I'm gonna say this. So one of the things that has really been on my mind, especially today, is like, we had a conversation about, this whole week, we've been having these deep conversations. And like, although I love and appreciate them, sometimes like, we don't always agree on everything. And so like that deep conversation becomes like a disagreement where we have to find common ground. The problem is like one of us gets a little passionate and then we're like, you know, and there's no, like I said, we don't fight, we don't yell, we don't scream, all of that. But like, I get nervous, I guess, when we have those conversations, which I know that they're normal and necessary to have, honestly, before you like move to you should be having these conversations before you move to the next step with a person, but I just get nervous. And so one of the things is like, I will give an example. So we were talking about something, and one of the things I pointed out to him before is that like, sometimes you get a little up in arms and like, you know, you anticipate what I'm gonna say, and then instead of hearing me, you just try to shut it down because you're like, oh, we're not even gonna hear that. And I've had to say several times, don't assume you know what I'm about to say because you're not always right, you know, and let me finish my sentence. And so, and which, you know, he's been like, all right, finish your sentence. And a lot of those times he has been wrong because what he thinks I'm gonna say is not what I'm gonna say. So we had one of those moments last night where I was like, yo, you need to just let me say what I'm gonna say. And then I went back to this Instagram video that I saw of this couple, and they got engaged within like 6 months. And she was like, from dating, like they met, engaged, you know, 6 months, whatever. They were engaged by month 6 is what I'm trying to say. And so she was like, one of the things that helped me get the ring quicker was like, I never argued with him when we were courting. I respectfully disagreed. And in my mind, I kept thinking like, am I respectfully disagreeing or am I arguing? Oh my gosh. And I was like overthinking and like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, like maybe I'm just arguing, not respectfully disagreeing. Here's what I had to realize and what I want you guys to realize too. When people give advice like that on Instagram, they are telling you, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I do it too, right? Like we're telling you what worked for us. here's what people are not telling you that I'm going to tell you here. Okay. People's champ. Yes. What worked for me, what worked for her, what worked for Heather Lindsay, what worked for this person, what worked for Ashley, like that worked for them. Okay. But it's going to work in different ways. It is just like when you know who, you know the kind of man you want to be with, you know what you want your next relationship to be like. God, when you've prayed and you've done the work and you spend time with God and he's promised you that that's what you're going to have, he going to give it to you. But it's not always going to show up the way you thought it was going to show up. It's going to show up however God presents it. And that's something that I have been swallowing and learning and dealing with in this relationship, because he's everything and more. God, I hope he never sees this, because then he's going to be like, calm down. But it's true. Like, he's everything and more than like I've ever asked for, that I've prayed for, everything and more. A literal answered prayer. And it has not shown up the way that I thought it would show up. And so I had been struggling with that for a while. Like, I was really struggling with that up until like recently. I was like really struggling, because I was like, this is not, and the Lord had to show me, like, this is exactly what you asked for. It's just not showing up the way you wanted it to show up or the way you thought it was going to show up. So now you're trying to reject it. And I was like, excuse me then, so it's the same thing. Like, I do not believe, we don't argue. I've said that so many times in this video. We don't argue. We did not argue. We were not having an argument. A disagreement, yes. But here's the thing about disagreements. It's how you end it. It's where you go after that, right? Like, we can disagree about something, but do we stay mad and like, oh, like, whatever, I don't agree with you, and then like overthinking, like, oh, is this gonna work? Or do we like move forward and we end up with a laugh? We end up with a laugh. We end up with like some sweetness, you know what I mean? At the end of it. Like, so for me, I was respectfully disagreeing with him, just like she said. But my respectfully disagree is not going to look like her respectfully disagree. Her respectfully disagree could look like, yeah, yeah, I don't agree. I just feel like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and that's fine, but go on. And then she might not have to say anything else. For her, it might be like, I don't even care that much. Might have to say, nothing else. That's all she had to say. For me, it's like, well, I'm passionate about this. And I expressed that on the topic we were talking about. I was like, I'm passionate about this, and I'm passionate about this because of that. So like, yeah, I am getting a little worked up, but like, it's not going to go past here. Like, I'm not going to get worked up past this. But again, her partner may look different than my partner. Their temperament might be different than my partner's temperament. So you may be doing the things that the gurus are telling you, or that like, you want to do differently. Just know that it's going to show up differently for you in your relationship than it is for somebody else in their relationship. So you have to take what people are teaching you, including the things that I'm teaching you. You can take this right now, what I'm saying. Like, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because if you just base your whole relationship, your whole existence, everything you do in the relationship around what you heard somebody tell you to do on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or whatever, Facebook, you're going to overthink it. And then you're going to start to compromise who you are to try to fit into a mold that was never meant for you. So I'm not saying get mad and yell and scream and argue with your partner. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is practice those good habits, respectfully disagree, but know that it's going to show up with your personality. It's not going to show up with this person's personality. And if you are a girl who's working on soft life, but you're not there yet, it might not be the softest approach. It doesn't mean it has to be the most aggressive approach. It doesn't mean it has to come off like, oh, you're ready to fight him. It just might not be as soft as somebody else's, and that's okay. You're working on it, right? So at the end of the day, you just have to be true to you. That's all it is. You got to stay true to who you are, and you have to know that like your relationship is your relationship. Their relationship is their relationship. So people are they're going to give you good advice. It's going to look different for your relationship. And that's all. So thanks for unboxing with me and sitting here with me for the last 30 minutes. It's been great. It's been fun. I miss you guys as always. And don't worry, there's more content on the way. We're going to get the podcast back together. I did have to take a little break because I have been super, super busy, but I will be back to talk about all of that in the next episode of the podcast. So be looking out for that. Also, I'm going to do my best to keep the podcast on Thursdays, but sometimes you might get it on a Wednesday. Sometimes you might get it on a Friday. Sometimes you might get it on a Saturday. It is what it is. It be what it be. It do what it do. It's how it's how. But yeah, yeah, that's it. So thanks guys. And, thanks for watching me unbox all this stuff. And, hopefully I don't have to do this again for a while, because one thing I hate about, I love deliveries, but I hate like the cleanup afterwards. So I'm gonna go clean up my house now. I'm gonna go put my packages away and then get back to work, because I do have things to do. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, okay? And hit that ding notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.